Hello everyone, just we are going to dilution and answering some examples. Just quickly I go through the concept. So dilution is when you add water to a concentrated solution to make a diluted solution. So if I have this concentrated solution, if I add water to that, something that happens, we see the number of moles in concentrated solution and diluted ones the same. So it means if I say the number of moles in concentrated solution is C1 times V1, it means C1 concentration of this solution. So if I say for this solution, the concentration is C1, the volume is V1. So I know based on the formula C equals M divided by V, M1 equals C1 times V1. And then if I add water to this solution, it means still I have the same number of moles. So for this solution, definitely I have new concentration because I added some water, but so I can say C2 actually is N2 divided by V2. C2 is new concentration for this solution, V2 is volume, that is volume of this one plus the volume of water, but N2, the number of mole of solute, is still the same of N1. So we know M1 is C1 times V1, N2 is C2 times V2. So if we say these two are equal, easily we can say C1 V1 equals C2 V2, and we can use this formula to find new concentration of the solution. Let's go through some examples. So if we look at this question, calculate the concentration of the solution formed when 20 milliliter of water. So right now here, we added 20 milliliter of water to 10 milliliter of 1.2 mole per liter HCl. So the concentration of HCl, I can say C1 for HCl is 1.2 mole per liter. And the volume of this one, V1, is equal 10 milliliter. Right now we are adding some water to that, and definitely by adding water the concentration definitely changes. So something that we need to find the new concentration that we don't have it. But what about V2? Definitely V2 is the volume of the concentrated acid plus the amount of water that we added. So it's 20 plus 10 is 30 milliliters. The number of mole here is equal to here because we haven't added any acid. The only thing that we added, any solute, the only thing that we added is water. So definitely I can use the formula C1 V1 equals C2 V2. You can convert this milliliter to liter if you wish, but you don't have to. Why? Because if you put milliliter this side and this side, they cancel each other out. The unit is not important as long as you use the same unit. So I put C1, 1.2, V1 is 10, equal C2 is something that I want to find, and V2 is 30. As a result, C2 equal 1.2 times 10 divided by 30, that is equal to, I think, 0.4 mole per liter, if I don't make mistake. 12 means yes. Okay, let's go through second example. Example 2. Water is added to a 20 milliliter of sample. So we have 20 milliliter sample of 2 mole per liter NaCl. So we have a sample solution of NaCl with the concentration of 2 mole per liter. How much of this one we have? Just 20 milliliter. Until but we add water to that to make the final volume 100 milliliter. So I can say this one is my C1, this one is my V1. And they said final volume. So here they didn't give us the volume of water, just they gave us final volume. So this one is our V2. Calculate the molar concentration of diluted solution. So they are asking for C2. So we say C1V1 equals C2V2. So it means 20 times 2 equal C2 times 100. As a result, 40 equals C2 times 100. As a result, C2 becomes 400 divided by 100, 0.4 mole per liter. Okay, and third question is what volume of 5 mole per liter hydrochloric acid? So we have the concentration of hydrochloric acid C. They're asking for volume of that. They're asking for V. What volume of 5 mole per liter hydrochloric acid would be required to prepare 100 milliliter of 0.3 mole per liter HCl solution? So as we see here, we have 5 mole per liter acid, but here we have 0.3 mole per liter acid. So definitely we are doing dilution. So this is concentration of diluted acid. So if I name this one C2, this one, the volume of that is V2. I have my C1, that is the concentration of concentrated acid. And they are asking for V1. We know because the number of mole are equal. So C1, V1 again equals C2, V2. And C1 is equal 5 V1, C2 is 0.3 times 100 milliliter. As a result, V1 becomes 30 divided by 5 is equal 6. And because this one is milliliter, so the volume that you get also is milliliter. Okay. Right now you need to practice more questions. Just the only way that you can learn is practicing more and more questions. Bye for now.